Hi, I'm Lisa with Lisa Boone Designs. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make over this beautiful desk, and I'm inspired by the French provincial style, and we're also going to add some really cool raised stencils. We're going to be painting over this desk, and we're going to be creating a raised stencil. So I already have it set up, and this is what I did. This stencil is a Jamie Ray vintage stencil created by Mara LaFay of Vintage Retail Therapy. I bought it from Mara, and she's a DIY paint retailer. I wanted to get more of the stencil, but I couldn't fit it. So I took some time, I took some masking tape, and I taped off what wasn't going to work. It's a very nice desk. It doesn't have a lot of details, and so I want to be able to play off of the raised stencil. She purchased this dresser from me, and she loves it so much, and she's like, I wish it was out in the open. I bring everybody into my room so they can see it, and I don't want to match it, but I'm going to use tarnished pearl to make it make sense, because that's what I used on the body of that piece. And then it has a little bit of yellow, so I brought in the cake batter. And I made the green is a custom color, and I used a little bit of weathered wood in it. And what we talked about was grounding her room. So black is usually a great color to ground a room, and it doesn't matter what kind of colors you have in it. If you put a little bit of black, it grounds it. So I'm going to do the weathered wood for it. I put a little bit of cake batter, which is yellow, and I've got some cornstarch. I'm going to stir it up into a paste. And so cornstarch is a great thickener. We use it in our food, and I like to use it with DIY paint because it is food safe. It's not toxic, just like our paint is. So see how thick this is? You can go as thin or as thick as you like. Like, comment, and subscribe. This really helps my channel to grow. I appreciate all of the kind words, all of the support, all of the encouragement. If you guys want to support my channel, there are links provided in the description today. You can also shop all of the products on my website, lisaboondesigns.com. Again, the links are in the description. Go ahead, hit that like, hit the bell, and hit the subscribe button. Weathered wood is such an amazing color. It's a great neutral to put underneath your main top coat layer. It's also great with blending, but it's also great on its own. It dries very differently, as you can see here. Next, I'm going ahead and I'm putting my raised stencil on the other side, and then I'm applying DIY Paint's Big Top. It's a poly type top coat. Again, all the DIY paint products are all natural, so this is a great solution for sealing a piece. Here's a great comparison. This is what it looks like dry. This is what it looks like when I'm applying the sealer, and then in between is the finished product. What it looks like sealed with top coat. I'm taking my oval Klingon brush, and I'm going to apply my tarnished pearl over top. This is why I applied Big Top. I didn't want the colors to blend. I wanted to be able to distress back to my weathered wood, which was going to anchor the room and tie her whole room together. Now, tarnished pearl, it looks like it's not really getting a good coat, but once you apply that second coat, it does come together. If there's something that you would like to see in the future, please comment below and let me know. I'm always looking for ideas for future content videos, and I would love to get your input. I'm applying my second coat. I still use my fine mist sprayer to get the paint to glide on, but you can see the difference. You could also have left it alone, just dry brush. It would have looked great like that as well. Then I take my stencil, the same stencil that I used
and I take a certain section of it and I use it with cake batter. And it's not a raised stencil, but it actually has a little bit of texture because of the clay-based paint, and because these stencils are so thick. They are really, really awesome. I have the links below where you can purchase one. Here's where the fun starts to happen. I take my baby wipe and I start distressing to reveal the colors. Then I take the same stencil and I'm going to apply it in a totally different way on top of the desk using DIY Paint's golden rule. Now this is wax, and my wax was very, very wet. So when I pulled it up, I got a little bit worried because it looked like it had bled, but I just waited. And then I took my golden ticket and I started applying it all over the desk in the ridges, just to highlight all of the curves, all of the features that it had, because architecturally this didn't have a lot of things going on. That's why I did the raised stencil. And then I took that same stencil and I just applied it in different ways throughout to make it all come together. A lot of times I just use my finger, but you can use an artist brush as well. And see how it just brings out all of the details? I love it. And just use a baby wipe if you go over. If you have any questions on anything that I did, or maybe something that you're struggling with, that you're working on a piece and you don't know what to do and you need help, go ahead and comment below and ask me. I love to help people, but you have to show me the pictures because I love to see your pictures as well. You can go ahead and follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, all at lisaboondesigns.com. All right, let's take a look back. This is what it looked like when I got it. It was a beautiful desk, but you really couldn't see all of the beautiful lines and the curves and the features. And here is the finished piece. What do you think? Go ahead and comment below and let me know what you think. I love the way that this turned out. And let me tell you that my client was blown away. She had no idea what I was going to do. She trusted me and she absolutely loved it. And as you can see, once my wax dried on that stencil on top, it totally worked out. Had it not, I would have went ahead and just painted over it and tried it again. I love Golden Ticket. I love Golden Rule. They're just so awesome together. And then all of the yellows and the weathered wood, you can see all of the colors and even a little bit of the natural wood in certain spots. Let me know in the comments, have you ever tried using weathered wood as a neutral background color? Or have you ever tried blending with it? Last week's video, I showed how I used it to really just punch up the color on my vanity. You can watch it here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I so appreciate it. I hope that you have an incredibly blessed day.